This is Dave with DRH Acrylic Creations. Today we're going to be doing a interesting piece. It's on a 12-inch round. Pillow paint going down. This is PPG Multi-PRO in eggshell. It is my go-to these days. Save some time here and spread this out off camera. And getting ready to put down two different cell activators here. First one is Naples Yellow, and that's got by Golden, and it's mixed with 2 parts Australian floetrol. And the second one was Iridescent Gold Deep by Amsterdam, mixed exactly the same way. Spreading my cell activator across the back of my swiping tool. And next I'll add the Iridescent Gold. And the point is I just want a background. I just do a swipe across the entire round. Here we go. I'm going to turn and let the spinner do most of the work. The hopes of this is to get some cells in the background, something to fill the space that once we get to the end of this piece, that don't have to worry about having too much white. Spinning this out to get the cells to open up and get the paint to start to move off the canvas. Okay, I'm bringing up my tile. This is one of my 12 by 12 tiles. And for what I'm going to use it today, is going to be used for my transfer swipe. And this is Pearlescent White, and this is a Firedots product. And this is mixed with my pouring medium. Next down is Gold Nugget. This is also by Firedot. And Firedots pigments are brand new to me, fairly new to me. And the thing about them is they come in a container that's humongous. So it's quite economical. And I'm happy with the product. Next is a Chamaeleon product by Boom. And this has several different colors. Reds, blues, greens, violets. So it's depending on which way it actually, the light hits it. Most interference colors have a shift, but this is a shift to multiple different colors. So it kind of has a burgundy look to it, but it's not what it is. This is Phalo Blue, and it's a golden product. And I'm just going to drizzle some on. It's interesting how this paint reacted with the Chamaeleon. And you'll see that in just a little bit. Okay, this is Twinkle. Now, I kind of sound like it's a TLP color. I sound a little bit iffy on it. I also have another iridescent color that is here, and I don't know which one it was. So this is Lamp Black. This is a cell activator. And on top of that, I'm going to put the Naples Yellow. And blow this out. First you blow straight down, and then you blow the petals out. Down, and hopefully I can get the petals to start going. Usually I do this on the spinner, and it's a lot easier. I don't have to play that game, turning the tile itself. And this is not the best bloom in the world, but for my purpose today, it'll work just fine. I was actually hoping to get closer to the outside of the Pearlescent White. This is first for me. I usually do this on top of one of my pillow paints, but I didn't want the stark white in the background. So I decided to try it with my Iridescent White. Excuse my Pearlescent White. Taking a look at it and see what I want to do next. Yeah, like I said, I needed to blow it out a little bit more and see if I could get the cells to open up. Normally I would spin it to get that to happen, but didn't have the spinner to do with it. Okay, this is my just a scraping tool. And I got this off of Amazon, and it's actually for dough. And the size of this scraper is large enough that I can do a larger piece. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of ease the paint onto the scraper off of the tile, and without destroying the bloom in its entirety. I'm gonna transfer this onto the canvas. This is a technique that I've seen several artists do. I think Jessica WinterStorm and Jody Flynn, the Painted Dreamer, are both the masters of this technique, and highly advise going over and checking out their channels. And I'll leave a link to their channels down in the description. Just trying to get as much of that paint off of the scraper. No need wasting it. And it creates a marbled effect, and you'll see that here in just a few minutes. And all this is still down on the tile. I have all of this. It's pearlescent white, and all that paint's still left on my scraper. I said, well, let's see if I can use that. This is not the direction I thought this piece would go, but I am. Wait till you get to the end to see what it ends up developing into. Okay, gonna spin this out. Get that color layer to spread out to the outsides. It's been kind of cool in my painting room, my art room, and so my paints are kind of running a little bit on the slow side. I warm it up when I go down, but my paints are still cold or cool, and they tell me because they just don't want to move. So I'm stretching it out a little bit. If you have any questions or comments, I invite you to leave them down in the comment section below. All of the products I use during this video will be listed down in the description. So have a look there if you're wondering what I used. Now my pour medium for today is my Infinity, Behr 8300 and JoSonja mix. And I'll put the proportions down in the description, but they're mixed 2 parts to 1 and 1, and you'll see that. And just spinning this out, let you see how things are developing there. Maybe see some of the marbling that's happening. At this point, I hadn't seen it yet, but here in just a few minutes, I'm going to recognize what I'm developing and go with it. Had a lot of fun with this piece, and thought I'd get a secondary swipe here to develop some more cells and more interest across that, what ends up being the horizon line. Some minor modifications here. Bring out some of the lines that are already there. Get some definition going. Slow and easy. I've loaded up the back of my palette knife, and I'm going to get another swipe here down at the bottom. Fill up that little bit of that yellow space that I had there. A little bit of extra left on my palette knife, so I decided to try to use it, get up on the top upper part of the canvas. Spin it out, open things up, get a better look at what's there. Just looking to see what I can do next. And picked up my skewer. Decided to get a little bit more movement. Bring out some more of the lines that are there. Just outlining, enhancing. And I'll do a lot of skewer work with this piece. It's what helped bring it all together. Really, the skewering, the modifications on this actually really did enhance the lines that were already there. It's what made this piece as interesting as it is. I use the skewer in this sense the same way as I would use a paintbrush. About this time that I realized, oh, I've got a little man here. Let's bring him out a little bit, give him some more definition. And this is just pure embellishment. You can see the man is developing there. And with that, I think it's time for the flyover. Now, this one took me by surprise, how the seascape actually just kind of appeared. But once it did, I thought I'd take advantage of it. If you found today's video useful, I'd invite you to leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and ring the bell for videos that I'll post. It's my goal to post at least 2 per week, and I really hope that you're enjoying them. Thanks for coming along today, and I hope you have a great day. Bye now.